Yes, thank you very much. Great to be here. My name is Michel Stumpe, co-founder of Carjump, Carsharing aggregator or meta platform based in Berlin. The reason why events like Ecosummit and other events focusing on neutral or carbon neutral mobility on the rise is this. This is a picture from 1968 taken from an Apollo mission of the planet Earth. Back then, we had 3.5 billion people living in total on planet Earth. By 2015, end of last year, we had 3.9 billion people already living in cities. And by 2050, there'll be 6.4 billion people living in cities alone. So that results in a lot of traffic. Valerian already showed that in this presentation. So how do we get around it? Our friends from Daimler made a study regarding the city of the future. And basically what they came up with is 3 archetypes of cities that we will see in the future. The first one is a city we see rather in Europe, the so-called compact, prosperous variety. So basically what that is you will see a lot of different modes of transportation. You will see electric bikes, you will see electric cars. Everything is connected. Our friends from Qualcomm defined the future within Europe in 3 dimensions. It's going to be wireless, it's going to be connected, and it's going to be electric. So that's going to be very interesting. The second archetype you will probably see in Asian cities, the so-called urban aspirant. So there will be cities built from scratch. For example, 600 kilometers south of Seoul, there's a city for 50,000 people built right now. So far, 4,000 people live there. They have a tough time to get people to move there. The third archetype described by Daimler is a city called Flourish in Suburbia. This is a model you would rather see in the United States. It's white, it's green, and it's powered with alternative energies. What do all those 3 city types have in common? Individual mobility will still be very important. So people want to get from A to B and want to do that in the fastest and quickest way. So how does it work? Right now, we are in the lower left quadrant where most of the vehicles you see are owned and self-driven. There are lots of scalability effects in the upper right corner. So everyone wants to go there, from OEMs, car manufacturers, to mobility providers. So how do we get there? There's basically 2 ways to get there. The first way is the so-called owned autonomy. So every OEM you see in the market is currently working on that. In Germany right now, the A9, the highway around Munich, is working on that together with the municipality there. You see the first trucks driving fully autonomously on highways. So that's very interesting. The most prominent player in that quadrant, you guys know, is Tesla. They made great progress in that field. The second way to get there is, and this is something we share with Emio and other providers in this field, is the so-called sharing quadrant. So getting people, getting the network, getting the infrastructure ready when the autonomous car is coming. So how is sharing split up? Basically 2 ways. One way is ride sharing. We see split up between 3 major players. One is Lyft, one is Uber, one is Halo. Halo you know from Asia especially. The other ones I probably don't have to explain. And the other one is car sharing. Car sharing, we see a highly fragmented market at this stage. So in order to not lose the overview, we see us positioned there because we aggregate all different sharing services in that field, making them accessible and usable. This is our app. This is how it looks like. In Berlin, you always have to wear a beanie to be cool. So this is one of our users we have. We have a couple of providers already on the map. We differentiate between the free-floating model and the stationary one. You can sign up through providers, identify yourself with your driving license, your ID, and your payment data. We do a little credit check in the background, and then we pass you on to every provider you would like to be signed up with. So Carjump in a nutshell, I have to hurry up a little bit. Basically, we currently have 80,000 active users, and we're growing. As of this week, we've accessed 3 markets. It's Germany, Austria, and as of this week, Italy. We have more than 15 providers on our platform that's constantly growing. With Italy, we have another 5 on top. Our technology stack reaches from, as I said already, a sign-up to real-time ID and cloud services. We have a full front end on smartphones, mobile devices, and the internet. We have third-party access, so anyone that would like to cooperate with us, we have modularized our app for the sign-up module and the aggregation tools, so come talk to me. And we have powerful analytics, so we see how people actually use our app. This is our team. As of 2 weeks ago, right now we're 21 people, 18 developers, 12 nationalities. We're currently fundraising, so happy to talk to you if you're interested. Thank you very much.
How much are you looking for?
So it's our Series A. Last year we raised 2.1 million. This year we're looking for 5 million. We already have about 2 million committed.
Okay, great. Thank you.